Good morning, everybody. I am back in Tokyo. I have been back for at least 2 weeks now, and I am at Yurakucho today, and I found this Instagram account where um, they don't have a shop, but they go around those like flea markets, and you know what? I'm going to show you. It's like a workshop that they are doing, and I thought that was kind of interesting, even for me. And it's kind of funny because like I probably wouldn't be interested in that, and then I didn't even think of like showing you or anything if I was still living in Ehime, because I never understood that people get so excited about that particular thing, especially like Tokyo, maybe Osaka, I don't know, but like in probably those big cities. Anyway, so they are doing some marché over here. And so today I was thinking to walk around, roll around this area and check things out. Oh, they have ramen as well. But and then I thought that I would give you some updates on my health, because I've been saying that I'll give you updates, and then I never properly done it. I think Norm and I did some like short updates, but everything is on his channel. And I'm pretty sure I did a little bit of updates on my Patreon, but I haven't done live streams. And the reason why I'm not doing live streams, even though I can do this, and you can get smoother videos because I'm rolling around. So me, I am the like a giant gimbal. However, I am filming this with a what is it called? Insta 360 action camera. So it already has like built-in, what is it? Stabilizer. But at the same time, this is light. They have bees. They have light bees. Look at that. But the gimbal that I usually use is not too bad. You guys see the bees? It might come back later. I like honey. Honey should be much healthier than sugar. Oh, you know what? I actually need to find that place first. Anyway, the gimbal that I have wasn't so heavy when I was healthy back in the day. But I have to put on my phone, and then I have to hold that gimbal, and then the shape of the gimbal is not like a thin stick. It's kind of heavy, and it's kind of thick, so I don't have the good grip. So it's a little bit difficult for me to ice skate. Oh, so cute. It's really cute. There are only like 3 people who are selling these. That's what he says. YouTube です。Asparagus. It's just so... I don't know if you can see how large they are. I know there are white asparagus, but I've never seen the purple ones. Got some oranges. Is it oranges or lemons? Looks like oranges. Ginkgo. I have no idea. Artichoke. Never seen artichoke. Oh, this is it. this is what I was thinking to try today. Look at that. So it is the real leather, and it's the shape of a train ticket, and it has the ring with it, so it's a keychain. And I thought those are super cute. And you can also get the ones that's already made, or they have small version too. Oh, it's got Fuji. Or you can get the ones that has a little design on it. I'm kind of regretting the fact that I didn't put a microphone on me. Hopefully you can hear me, because last time Jasmine and I hang out, I didn't think the audio was an issue. So I was like, you know what, probably should be fine. And earlier the train was kind of loud, but here it's pretty quiet. They have bookmark too. A bookmark. So you can have some ones that has like a little design in the background. It's got Fuji and it says Japan. It's pretty cool. And those blank ones, you can do a workshop and you can make your own train ticket. And they have the train map as well. Oh, but this is not the real ones. So they just made up all the train stations, I guess. No, not every stations are made up. There are some made up stations. So you need to, oh, that's kind of funny. You need to figure out which one aren't real. Oh, I have no idea. Anyway, so I thought this is, it's gonna take about like 20 minutes or so. So I thought this is pretty interesting to try and then show you. So I might ask them like if you have to make a reservation currently. So I might ask them what time I can come back and then try. Ah, すいません。ワークショップってできますか？
できます。
予約できます。
はい。一応すぐにでもスタートはできるんですけど、
はい。
今すぐに。
あ、大丈夫です。
そしたらですね、
はい
泡をまず選んでいただきたいです。
Luckily, there's the line, so we can just do it.
わかりました。じゃあちょっと一緒に説明しちゃいます。
あ、すいません。
切符を選んでもらうんですけど、下地がこういう無地のものと柄のものがあって、無地だと2000円で柄だと2300円で、あと全部体験料と材料費が込みになります。で、下地を選んでこういう切符にするためにメニューを選んでもらうんですけど、5個を選んでもらうとこういう切符になります。で、一応6文字のひらがなまで6選べるので、例えば名前、佐藤氏とかでもいいし、場所の名前だとか有楽町とかでも大丈夫です。はい、で、矢印選んで、マークを選んで、日付と料金を選ぶ感じなので、これの上に載せる感じになるので、全部のちょっとサンプルがないので、好きなものを選んでください。あとは、プラスワンっていうのも一応ご用意してて、中身の切符の内容は全く一緒だけど、もう1枚スペアとしてほしいっていう場合は、同じ人が押すっていうお約束で1枚までプラスワンできるので、そうすると1000円で無地はできます。なので2枚作って内容は違わないんだけど、2枚作るのが普通は4000円なんですけど、3000円でできますよっていう、はい、感じです。こちらもあるので、じゃあ選んでください。どれがいいか。
So basically, to sum up, you can make something like these. ありがとうございます。
どれがいいとか。
And then you can get something that has this plain background that's 2,000 yen. And then if it's if you have like some texture on the back, and then that's 3,000 yen. I'm thinking I'm doing 2 today. I know that I want to do at least 1. Oh, the it's a little bit different. The ring is a little bit different, and then this is like kind of like gold.
あとは避けてるタイプ。
No, that I want one plain background. I don't know if I want to do like gold. Like the ones that are kind of a little bit not too shiny as well. Maybe I want to go with silver. One silver, and then maybe I want to do. I'm thinking to do like one for the video and then one for my for a private reason. Oh, maybe I want to do cats. Yeah, panda too.
ずっと迷う。迷うのが楽しいから。
猫取ってもらってもいいですか？
はい、こちらですね。
まあ2つでいいですか？
かしこまりました。内容は一緒にしますか？
あ、いや別々
で
で。
かしこまりました。
はい。
お会計でいいですか？
はい、大丈夫です。
こっちが2000円で、こっち2300円なので、4000と300円になります。現金になります。
はい、わかりました。I thought it was one with the background text. The background picture was 3,000 yen, but it was 2,300 yen. So it's only 300 yen difference. So I'll show you mine. I'll do mine first, and I'll use that cat one.
ありがとうございます。はい。あちらの奥入れそうですか？通路。入れそうだったら奥に。
わかりました。はい。多分いけます。はい。
そのままどうぞ。
はい。
じゃあ5000円お預かりします。
はい。So it looks like you can choose many different stamps. I guess you can also do real station names. You can do or you can do like country names, other stations.
じゃあこちら7000円のお願いします。
And then hiragana as well. Or you can do names. Thinking of doing names.
はい。じゃあこれですね。ほい。じゃあお釣りどうぞ。
はい。
はーい。で、こちらの一応メニューさっきざっくり説明したんですけど、
い
ここのマークがこの中から選べるので、
はい。
例えば埴輪が良かったら埴輪って書くと埴輪が入りますし、パンが良かったら食パンと一応フランスパンもあるんで、なんか食パンが良かったら食パンみたいな感じで書いてください。
はい。
あと料金が一応3種類ご用意していて、大人の初乗り子供の初乗り5円がありますなんですけど、70円区間はここが全部ひらがなタイプになりますので、はい。すいません。じゃ
こちら書いてください。
書き上がったらスタンプを押す時間までちょっと調整が入りますので。はい。
Okay, so you're gonna fill out this form, and this is the basic, and then you can change the price, or you can change the stamp at the top, and then you can change the name of the station, so you can customize it. So I'll make 2. I'll do mine first. So I have the cat one, but I don't want to write cat though. I have cat stamp. But it already has a cat, so I might not do cats. Oh, they have cat paw. Let me the paw. There are too many options. Yeah, I might do paw. Which is cuter. They have 2 paws. Might do puffy ones. And then arrow. And then I do normal, I guess. 140 yen. Oh, and it's got the date. Okay. I wonder if we can do like tiny, like if I can do sherry in hiragana. It's gotta be hiragana. I know that much. But I don't know if they have like small e. And nowadays there are so many different types of names, so they should have it right. So I will try. And do I want today's date? It doesn't have to be today. What day do I want? I guess today's date is fine. I don't know what day do I want. Oh, okay. Without the date, it's like this. Maybe I don't need a date. For me, without the date doesn't look so bad. Okay, so mine looks like this. Hopefully, they'll allow me to do this. And the other one is my private one, so I will pause it for a moment, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so I filled out the form, and we will be back in the next 30 minutes to do the stamp. They are prepping for me right now, and we're gonna go around This Marche. Really tiny little. Yeah, I need I want earrings. But I keep losing them. I don't know why, but I lose one of the earrings very often. Should probably set a timer. Oh, this is from Ehime though. Pearls. Gotta be super expensive. Oh, these are clip-ons. Actually, that's pretty cheap though for pearls. Aw. These are the pierces, and then those don't have the bows. I thought bows are the cute. Surprisingly, still lots of Japanese people don't have pierced ears. And so clip-ons are more common, I would say. Oh, this is my size. Tiny little watermelons. 500 yen? Got some coffee. Jam. Very colorful socks. Some nuts and dry fruits. Is it honey? Honey. There are lots of honey around here. Some bags with flowers on it. These are cute. It's a simple but cute. Like something like this. I didn't drop it. But don't you think these are really, really thin? I think it probably fits my wrist, but oh, they got pink too. Okay, this is not for a wrist. Doesn't look like this is for a wrist. I don't think not so many people, except for kids, have this thin wrist though. Doesn't say anything what it is. Is it a keychain? Maybe it's keychain. That is a possibility. Baskets. My mom loves baskets. So, come on. I'm trying to see if there are any places that I can kind of like park. And then, oh, they have cute little flower pots. For some reason, these owls are really cute. And the birds. Yeah, really. It's not cactus. What are they called? Like can't remember the name. But and then those should be easy to take care of. You don't really have to water them, but for some reason I have a natural talent to let it die. So I've done it before. Adjust the camera.
昨日寒かったからさ、さすがにさ、超寒かった。そのなんかヤクルトの気分でもなかった。
They have some gem, very sparkly. My youngest brother used to love those gems. I don't know why. Alright, so I'm gonna go around. They are selling pretzel. What? Aww. I'm on a diet. They have chocolate, double chunk chocolate cookies. Wow, looks so good. I really want them, but I can't have them. Just I'm on a diet. I think I talked about steroids. So okay, so 2, 3, 4, I can't remember. Within a week ago, I visited a hospital, and I was hoping that the doctor would reduce the amount of steroid that I'm taking. So I'm taking 9 milligrams, which is not that much, but the human body naturally produces 5 milligrams of steroid. And so they say that, oh, I want to take some strawberries home. So they say that having a, up to 5 milligrams shouldn't cause that much health problems. However, if you take it in the long run, still you end up with some sort of health issues. And so you don't really want it. And so not taking any steroids is better than taking even a little, which is understandable. It's medicine, right? So if you don't have to take them, you don't want to. And I'll just turn around and then visit to myself. I don't want to be too far away from the marché. There we go. And so I think my face gotten a little bit better. This has like wide lens, so it might be distorting my face a little bit. But I think it's a lot better than, I would say, a month ago, 2 months ago. Because I'm on like a heavy diet at the moment, because just being careful with what you are eating and trying to be healthy, or like trying to reduce maybe 5% of what I used to eat doesn't really do anything. For some reason, like if they study the medicine, I think they can reverse that and say like even if you eat this much, you would like automatically lose weight. Because there are so many medicine that is opposite, that even if you're eating the same amount of food, you end up gaining weight, and that's the side effect, right? So I feel like they should come up with like a diet pills based on that. I think you can do the reverse anyway. So I lost at least 3 kilograms, maybe 4, since Golden Week, I think. So I'm like getting close to what I used to be, but still not quite there yet. It doesn't help that I can't really do like normal walking and exercise. And so when I visited the hospital the other day after Golden Week, the doctor was mentioning about that before. If this amount of steroid doesn't really help, then he has to add some different type of like non-steroid medicine that to decrease my immune system. So basically what they have to do for the autoimmune disease is that there are some sort of, they haven't discovered which part of the immune system, but like some immune system within your body. Antibiotic? No, that's not it. Anyway, they attack your body even though you are not sick. Usually, the immune system should attack something that, like any substances or germs or anything that comes from the outside of your body, and then try to get yourself sick. And they are there to protect yourself. But somehow they misunderstand your body is like is the enemy and start attacking yourself. And so in order to protect your body from that, you have to weaken your immune system, and so they attack less, which means you easily catch a cold. So you gotta be very, very careful. So that's the reason why I'm pretty much wearing a mask everywhere I go, and try not to get sick. Anyway, so they still say the steroid is the first choice because the effect is really great, but in the long run, the side effects are more severe than the effect, the benefit from the steroid. So the steroid is of course the first choice, but then over the years, or even like within like weeks or months, they try to reduce the amount, and then if that brings up the health issues, then they would add some other non-steroid medicine that has a similar effect. And so I started to take one other medicine, which is great, but the side effect was far more severe than I thought. And I usually don't get any side effects from any medicine I've taken. I'm not allergic to them, so I never even cared. So I had to take one pill after dinner, and I took one, and then I just went to bed. And then I had this weird dream where my feet was burning for some reason. It was like burning. It was kind of like not itchy, but like kind of like it doesn't hurt, but it's got some like weird sense feeling on both of my feet. And that was actually happening in the real life. It wasn't in the dream. And on top of that, I had to go to the bathroom. I had to pee every hour, and I couldn't sleep at all. And then when I woke up to go to the bathroom, I felt like, okay, my feet are actually weird. And it's kind of like, I don't know, I can't really describe it. When you touch your feet, they're not hot. So it's not like I have fever or anything like that, but I feel it. And also, the medicine is supposed to strengthen my muscles. And I know it doesn't happen overnight, but it weakened my muscles severely, so I could barely stand. And I was like, okay, this feels like a side effect. But for precaution, like maybe like I'm just like making this up in my head, or maybe I had just like bad night or whatever, so I just try to doubt myself, and I should leave in 10 minutes. Then I took the same pill the next night, and the same thing happened. It wasn't my feet that time, it was my back. So I was like, okay, just like moving around, but the same effect that I'm suffering from. And so the next morning, I called up the hospital, and they were like, first I called the pharmacy because that's what you usually do. And the pharmacist was like, yeah, it sounds like, first they were kind of like doubting, and then like when I was like telling like what happened, and then she was like, okay, yeah, that sounds like a severe side effect, so you need to call the doctor. I was like, okay, sure. So I called the doctor, and then he was like, okay, you can't take that mess anymore. So it's just 2 days I was on that medication, and I had to stop it. And the next hospital visit, because it's a really big university hospital, so not like you can visit every now and then, and I have to wait until the next appointment, which is a month away from now. So basically the steroid amount didn't get lowered because he needed to see if the other medicine would work, and it didn't, so he was right not to reduce it. And I don't know, because of that or some other things, I haven't really changed my lifestyle at the moment, but the past 2 days I'm just so exhausted. Like even this morning I was like on the fence whether or not I'm just gonna come out and then do the train ticket thing and then like make the video, or I just stay home and then try to like rest, because just moving my arm or like holding the camera or just talking like this, I'm exhausted. Like I'm running out of breath, and maybe it's a little bit asthma. I can feel it a little bit here, so maybe the pollen, like flower pollen, is like just floating in the air the more than usual. I don't really have a hay fever, but that's a possibility. And but at the same time, like taking a shower has been more difficult, and just walking around and doing some like laundry and anything like that, it's just like when I want to move my hair out of the way, that movement will cause severe exhaustion in my arm, and then in a minute I would have like heavily breath. So yeah, the condition has gotten worse, so I'll see if this is temporary or if something has gone bad for some reason. And yeah, maybe like sleep deprived might be one of the reason, because those 2 nights I was up in every hour to go to the bathroom, so which means I didn't get any sleep. So maybe that's affecting. I'm not really sure, but I'm glad I'm out though. By the way, yeah, I'm dressed like this, and this is not just me. There are many people who are wearing jackets today. It's very cold. Yesterday was even colder. Today is like not too bad. It's a little chilly. It's getting a little bit warmer towards noon. But yesterday it was freezing cold. So I was wearing even inside, I was wearing long sleeves, and then I actually at night I turned on the heater because it was cold, and I called my parents to see how they are doing, and then what the temperature is like over there, and then they were wearing the short sleeve. My mom was wearing tank tops. So like, okay, obviously it's hot there, it's cold here, it's weird. But anyway, that's kind of the recent update. So yeah, it's kind of like I thought like I was like moving forward a little bit, but like taking a few steps back, and which is fine because it's not like I have my electric wheelchair, so for those days, right? Like when things are good, I can walk around a little bit with a cane, so I can get my exercise. And on the days like this, I can just get on my wheelchair and just roll around instead of walking. And my health condition doesn't limit what I want to do. So that's what you want, right? So anyway, I guess that's the update that I have so far on my health that I haven't really talked about. But I asked because I went to Ehime University Hospital when I went back home during Golden Week. That was one of the reasons why I went back, because whenever I'm back visiting my parents or my brothers, if my condition got suddenly gone bad, then where should I go, right? This MG is not, the disease is called MG. The MG is not that common. So sometimes if you go to even if you go to a big hospital, sometimes they don't have a right doctor and they don't know what to do. And there are so many medicine that you cannot take. And so I don't want to accidentally die or gotten, even more ill because of that. And things happen, right? Doctors are human as well, so they make mistakes. So I want to go to the safe hospital when things are bad. And so I went there, and I saw the difference between hospitals in Tokyo and in the countryside, and I think this is a huge one. And then Ehime University Hospital is pretty big, and then they have enough doctors, and then they have all the different types of doctors that you need. And so they have doctors who can treat MG as well. However, the access to medical resources are very much different. And so when I went back, the doctor asked me if I'm not taking this certain medication, which is through IV, and it's made from, I can't remember the name, but it's made from a people's blood. And when you go to a blood drive and donate your blood, and they are not just to make the blood to I don't know any medical term for this, but to give it to other people, but they also make medicine out of those blood. It doesn't look like red. It's just transparent. And if you go to Ehime University Hospital, that's pretty much the only option. But I asked my doctor back in Tokyo, and he's like, well, there are other options as well. That's the just worst case scenario. The absolute worst case scenario is the one that I did. So it's basically you take out your blood and then you clean it and then you put it back. And that's the most strongest, most effective. And it worked on me way to treat MG. But there's other way. And the other way is that one that I just talked about. But on top of that, there's a medicine that I took and I couldn't take because of the side effects, so that's out. But then even if that doesn't work, there's the other type of either shot or the IV that I can take, and which is different from the ones that's made from people's blood. And so there are many different other options, and we can do it. They are able to do it without me being hospitalized. But if you go to the countryside at university hospitals, and you absolutely have to get hospitalized. So that too, cost will be different, and then the convenience wise different. So yeah, that's one of the things. If you have some severe health condition, maybe you want to have access or be able to live in Tokyo or big cities at least, so you have more options. That's something that I learned from this hospital visit. Anyway, I think it's time, so I'll head out and then let's make the little ticket. Hi,
じゃあ練習の説明をします。
はい
まずこうグッというこうスタンプにつけて、でトントントンと軽く一回なじませます。でライトに合わせてスーッと下ろして左側を強く押します。で右側を軽く押すとこんな風になります。内容は合ってますか？
はい、出ます。
はい。じゃあ早速練習始めてください。
はい。
グッと押して、合わせてスーッと押して、左を強く、右側を軽く。はい。
はい。
いいですね。
はい、ありがとうございます。
もう一回行きましょう。
はい。
ありがとうございました。ありがとうございました。ありがとうございました。で、左強く、右側軽く。はい。いいですね。本番行きましょう。これかな？これ。
あ、そっちです。はい。
左を強く、右側を軽く。はい。いいですね。
お、うまくいきましたね。
はい。
いいですね。
Now this one is mine, so I will show you what I'm doing. So this is a practice run.
次、シェリー。
Hi. So I need to press it hard and then tap, tap, tap. And there's a guide. This is a practice. And then go down and then press really hard on the left side and then just a little touch on the right. And then lift it up.
お、いいですね。
Pretty cute.
内容は合ってますか？
はい、合ってます。
めっちゃうまい。スタンプ超うまいです。めっちゃ才能あるっすよ。
止めるの上手。はい。Same thing again. Tap, tap, tap.
そして左強く、右側くで。いいですね。まあ行きましょう。
He's really good at teaching. Okay,
そして、
now this is the real one.
で、
Down, then hard on the left, and light tap on the right.
いいですね。バッチリです。最後にこの形を、選んでください。なりました。
あ、すいません。ありがとうございます。 れ別々でも
あ、は
大
い。
丈夫ですか？じゃあこっちが1番で、こっちは4番。
じゃあ、シリーさんのやつが、はい、4番。そうです。
はい
はい。はい、決まりました。お時間調整します。
It's like
ボールにさんです。
1番。
はい、お待ちしております。
はい、ありがとうございます。ありがとうございました。ありがとうございます。Here we go. I'll show you mine in a minute. Let me get out of this space. Getting closer to noon, so there are lots of people. If you are coming to Tokyo, it's better to go outside before 11. Lots of places started to open around 11, so people are out around that time. Alright, so this is mine. So they are able to make little A and then the long line cherry. So it's pretty cute. Yeah, I love it. Okay, so I guess that concludes our journey today to Yurakucho Marché. And I'm so glad that we were able to do this. And as I said, this is real leather. So it's gonna turn its color over time, and that's the good part of having a leather item, right? And I think the workshop itself was quick enough and not too many long wait. You were able to kind of walk around as well and see other things, and so the 30-minute wait didn't feel that long. By the way, this is not sponsored or anything. It just like accidentally found their Instagram account. I was like, oh, this is cool. And at first they were doing all the workshops way outskirt of Tokyo, even though it's still within Tokyo, but it's like an hour away into the mountainside of Tokyo or something like that. Yes, Tokyo has mountains. So I was like, maybe not. But then I found that they were doing here. I was like, okay, I might try that. So it's just only 2,000 yen, 2,300 yen for the workshop. So it's worth it. And you can make like a little souvenir for yourself as well. So anyway, that's I guess that's all. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.